All righty, last game of the round, boys. They said we'd never make it. And what a spicy sort of intriguing game that we're going to be ending the round out on here. It is the Carlton Blues versus the Adelaide Crows at Marvel Stadium.
Bryce Gibbs Cup.
The Bryce Gibbs Cup. The Mitch McGovern donut. The Mitch McGovern muffin. There you go. The Mitch McGovern muffin. Who's getting the muffin? Who's coming home with it?
I want to say Adelaide's so bad.
Well, then say it.
And they finished strong. They finished so strong, obviously against, obviously against Carlton, but obviously against St Kilda. I think Carlton are going to win this. This is just a typical game that Carlton win.
Backs against the wall.
And people go, but even when the backs against the wall, Carlton love it.
I reckon I've said that 9 times this year.
Yeah, I know.
And they've lost all 9 of them.
No, say it again.
I know.
When their back's against the wall,
I'm not saying
Carlton will.
I'm not saying
will.
That's exactly what I'm saying now. Their backs are against the wall, but they win these small little games here and there. I've seen you be pretty good at picking them. I will. I always go back to 2018. That was a big pick.
Doesn't mind
big
himself.
pick in my life. I got a lot of hate for this one, and they that's
every opportunity, mate.
Oh, it was unreal. round 6 against the Doggies, baby. That was a big one. I called that. But a couple of years ago, look it up.
They can't.
A couple of years ago as
where
well.
did they look it up?
I'm the Carlton Whisperer. The Carlton Whisperer says, I think Carlton are going to win a close one.
Jeepers.
A close one. I love Adelaide to win, though. I hope I'm wrong. This is the one tip where I hope I'm wrong.
Interesting. No, you got to go with the heart. Sometimes you have to go with the heart.
I know.
And the heart wants what the heart wants. Pride round. We love it. Dan, what do you reckon?
I want the Adelaide Crows to win this game, and I'm going to be tipping them. The Blues last week showed exactly who they are. Just spineless, gutless cowards. And that's what it is. I sat down and watched that game.
It was horrible, man.
For the first 3 minutes, right, Sam Doherty was trying to stop Sam Walsh getting tagged. He was, getting in between him and DeBoer at stoppages.
Saw a bit of that.
Right? That stopped.
You're right, mate. It's been... I got touches, man. I got me and my fantasy team, man. You're right, Sammy? You're right, Sammy. All right, I'll see you later.
That was it.
Beers, yeah?
That was it for the rest of the game. They just let him get railed.
Did you see his face afterward when the siren went?
Yeah.
Like, he looked crushed, Sam Walsh.
Absolutely. And they just, like I said, they just let him get railed. All good for Pride Month. That's fine. Getting railed, no issues with that at this table. Not on a footy field, though, lads. Please, for the love of God, stand up for your mate. It's not the first time either. We saw it earlier on in the year, right? You can relax, mate.
It's normally him that says this.
I don't mind.
It's normally him that says these
calm. It's been the calm cast for Des.
I'm hot and cold at the moment. They're really grinding my gears.
Oh, grinder?
Yeah, they're really grinding my gears, mate. Like earlier on in the year, it happened again. Remember when Cole Hardigan smacked him in the head off the ball?
That's right, yeah.
And Harry Mackay was like,
You did,
right,
eh?
mate? Yeah, no worries. Eddie Best behind him didn't give a shit.
Nick Newman, when he went arse over biscuit, bloody 2 weeks ago, and laid on the ground, seeing the light.
It is very clear that they don't care.
It's
very clear. But these are the teams that love to beat Adelaide.
The Blues don't give a shit,
Now, these are the
mate.
teams that Adelaide love to beat. You go back to this time last year.
We've literally beaten Geelong, Melbourne and St Kilda.
Yeah, but if you go back to
Melbourne.
Go back to this time last year, and Carlton had to beat the Crows to get it to be assured of being able to make finals. Crows turned up. Same with GWS the next round. If we beat the Crows, we're in. And the Crows just went on a rampage.
And I don't know if you watched. I don't know if you watched on the couch the other night with Brownie and the boys.
Who else was on there?
The boys, I don't know.
Who else?
Jared Healy.
Yeah, I like him. Who else?
Yeah, a couple other guys. I don't know.
Anyone you can think of?
No.
No? Who else is on the couch? No? Is Gary Lyon on there?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I'm not watching it then. Go on.
Yeah. All I was going to say was, right, they showed some vision of the Carlton game. Just gutless. They're so lazy. Zach Williams couldn't be asked chasing Josh Kelly down, and it resulted in a goal. Just numerous examples.
He's my disappointment of the year.
Absolutely.
Have you ever seen an $800,000 coconut before?
Yes, Brad Hill.
Nice.
And you would think teams would learn, but they don't.
No.
Look, I'm going Crows. I don't think. I get what you're saying. Blues do not have the ticker to rebound. They just don't.
Prove me. They
don't.
On, Crows.
And expecting a mass exodus.
What are you saying? Come on, Crows, lose. What
the mighty Crom.
I want
them to win. I just can just see Adelaide. This is a typical.
This whole review's hanging over them. They're just got a real bad stink about them right now. So Crows 1-39.
Seems to me that the Crows are doing a lot more than you'd expect with a lot less talent, and Carlton is the exact opposite of that right now, and that's very, very interesting. What have we learned from Richmond over the last 5 years? The team who works the hardest, regardless of any other talent, is the team that'll come home with it.
Yep.
Crows have been fading in and out of games. They're probably going to do that again. Let's be real. They'll have a quarter where they just go to sleep, and that's going to be when Carlton has a run on the thing. Yeah, hello boys, we're on here. Ooh, wusna.
The media will love that.
Oh, no, of course they will. Oh, you can hear the commentators now. Luke Darcy will be stroking himself into a full-fisted, red-headed glory.
And we're all good with that pride. If you want to do that, do it.
I do it all the
time. Not in the workplace, but whatever you do in your own home and with loved ones, go for it. We love it. The review's hanging over the head, as you absolutely said. Carlton won't defend. If the going gets tough, Carlton won't get going. So I'm tipping the Adelaide Crows here 1-39. For a multi, last one of the round, I've got Rory Sloane, 20-plus touches. Tom Duday, where's my car, for 15 touches. Sam, I'm hungry and I'm not going to share my food with anyone else. You can starve Doherty for 20-plus touches. Nick, hello, Newman for 15 touches. Harry, I look like Peter Griffin Schonberg for 15-plus touches. And Patrick, whereabouts is the airport terminal and which direction is West Cripps for an anytime goal? I think he always turns up against the Crows. Big Paddy Cripper. And I think he's going to be like, I have to get this team on my back and pull them over the line without a bad week. I think he has a big one, including a goal. All of that together is paying about $8. You can have that.
Nice. I got Walsh 30+. I think he'll rebound. I think the Crows don't tag. So
Ben Keys?
No, but Ben Keys doesn't tag, mate. Ben Keys is too busy finding his own footy. I think he's had 30 disposals in about 4 or 5 straight.
He has?
Something like that. So he's too busy finding his own footy. And I've got Doc 90+ fantasy points. Because if you don't care about your own teammates and all you care about is getting the pill,
hungry,
that equals fantasy points.
Hungry boy.
And that's all I really care about.
Hungry boy.